Dalton and a mandate shop steward. I also work for Home Stores in Newtown and Kennedy, where I live. I'm here today because I want change, and we have a right to change. I want a right to a better health system. I want a health minister who will give CF patients, and cystic fibrosis patients, the new drug that has been approved in Canada, approved in America. It's called Oracambi, but he won't allow it on the HSC here. I work with one of the fathers of a beautiful little boy called Mason Merrigan. He's suffering with CF. If he got this drug, he could live to 60 years of age. At the moment, his lifespan would be 30, but because our politicians want to line the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies in this country, they won't let it on the HSC. I also want a right to work. So our good old Minister for Health thinks that my friend Stephen can go out and earn money to pay for this drug, which obviously he can't because he works for Stores on a low-hour, 15-hour contract, where his hours are cut every week. He doesn't know what hours he's doing. Like himself, like any low earner in this country, anybody on a 15-hour contract, bar workers, retail workers, we're told you're late, we'll slash your hours. Where you're so sick, you didn't want to work, we'll slash your hours. We don't know where we are, we don't know where we start from one day to the next. I want union recognition. I want to work, I want 40 hours a week. I want the workers' rights in this country to be provided for the proper workers. So I say to any TD out there who wants to get elected, knock on my door, tell me that there's nothing wrong with workers' rights, and I'll give you a contract. I'll hire you into Februayr. I'll give you a 0-hour contract. You'll get no travel expenses. You'll get no lunch expenses. You'll have to make your own way into the job. There'll be no fancy car to pick you up. If you're sick, I'll cut your hours. If you're late, I'll cut your hours. If you look at me wrong, I'll cut your hours. If you say you're a member of the trade union, I'll cut your hours. And God forbid that you have to get childcare or try and get that, because there's no such thing as childcare for low-hour workers. It all lands on the mammies and the aunties and the grannies. They all have to get our childcare. We can't afford childcare. How can you employ a childcare worker and you don't know what hours you're working every week? So I say that to you TGs. You go work in Februayr for 15 hours a week on $8.65 an hour. And then you tell me that workers' rights are all right. And you tell me that it's all right for Stores, Tesco, or anybody else who wants to ignore my union and doesn't want to come into negotiations with my union, that is perfectly fine, because it's not fine. So I'm telling everybody here today, get out and vote. It's time to take the power back out of the company's hands and put it back into the people's hands. This is our country. This is our country. This is our country. It's time to get out and vote and take our country back.
Just left government, I don't think they'll be back in it in a rush, claimed in the previous government was that they had introduced trade union legislation for collective bargaining. You've just heard the state of workers' rights and trade union regulation for collective bargaining in this state after 5 years of Labour in government. Shame on them. Now I just want to be very clear on this. Come over here, you. Come over here, you. This lady is called Siobhan. If I shout, Labour, 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 you shout. If she shouts, Labour, 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 call an ambulance. The next speaker we have is Laura Duggan. Laura is a trade union activist. Laura is involved in Right to Water and Unite. She speaks for Unite Youth. And again, Laura wants to make an appeal here to the young people of Ireland. The young people of Ireland, it's your country we are fighting for here. And Laura wants to talk to them.
I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to follow the previous speaker. This is unreal to see the crowd from up here. I can't believe it. To just be a part of this. Right. You don't need me to tell you why you're marching, but it's not just about water anymore. To be honest, the question I suppose is, was it ever really just about that? Or is it the straw that's broken the camel's back? So I'm going to tell you a bit about why I'm bothered to show up. Ireland has the youngest population in Europe. That means the over 30s are the majority. Now I know that might be stretching the definition of youth for those of you who are 18, but yeah, we're part of the same group. It's our country, and we've been told from day one that we don't care. That we're too apathetic to give a fuck about our economy, about the policies that are being made. That we're not ours voting. And that's not fucking true. I'm not apathetic, I'm fucking angry with the way that things are. Because what are our choices? What does it really come down to? As the last speaker's already said, we've got minimum wage jobs, and then we've got the likes of jobs bridge as well. Our minimum wage, our new rate of minimum wage is not over €9. We've got the living wage of 11. If you're working a job bridge job, and that's everything that comes with a regular job besides a wage, you're getting €4 an hour. Now how the hell is anybody supposed to survive on that? But we're lazy. We're not the ones who are trying. We're not pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps. Austerity has followed us from a very young age. We're brought up in prefab schools with no SNAs, and we're supposed to go on to university, where they've hiked our fees and they've cut our grants. Austerity as a young adult is all I've known in my working life, and I've tried to make the best of it that I can. But Euro just doesn't stretch far enough, doesn't stretch as far as it should. Precarious jobs are the norm, and a minimum wage rate that doesn't cover the basics are what we're expected to live on. And then, if you have the opportunity, you're supposed to take it and go somewhere else, in the hopes that another country is going to welcome you the way that you've been thrown out of here. Well, I'm done with it. I'm not apathetic, and I don't think any young person here is. We're active, and we're passionate, and we want this country to be the best it can. And we're going to do that by voting. And we're going to show up in record numbers, and we're going to tear this all asunder. Thank you.
All around the world to implement and to copy. Now, we might know it as neoliberalism, you might know it as Thatcherism, if you're in the States, you'll know it as Reaganomics. If you're in West Africa, you'll know it as structural readjustment programs implemented by the IMF or the World Bank. And you might know it, of course, or well, Europe knows it as austerity. It happens in different places at different times, with different names, but it has one destination, and that's a new kind of economics and a new kind of politics.
Of course, the campaign began, and everybody in this room is very, very aware of it. The campaign began in the communities and on the streets, out of anger and resistance to the installation of water meters in the communities all around Ireland, and that should never be forgotten where the genesis of this campaign is. It's in the streets, it's in the homes, and it's in the communities.
top of the table, but the most unequal country in the European Union. And that's all based upon, of course, upon the myth of trickle-down economics. The idea that if you let wealth accumulate at the top of society, some of it will trickle down to the rest of us. We know what capital does when we let wealth accumulate at the top. Apart from buying yachts and gold watches, it speculates with it, it creates more financial bubbles, which again crash on top of the rest of us. But central to the entire project, the backbone of the neoliberal project, of course, is privatisation.
We're no longer the ones that are going to sit back. We're no longer the ones that are going to take what you are giving us. We're the ones that are going to stand together today and say to them people, our waters are running free.
Alan Kelly has said that he only gives 5% of his time now to Irish Water and the Right to Water campaign and the water issue. We want to prove today that he wants to start taking up more time on it. That's becoming one of the biggest issues in this election, along with other critical issues facing people in this economy.
It's great to see so many people out here just before an election to ensure that this issue, water charges, is a major issue before the coming election. And I'm calling on everybody to come out and vote against the water charges during the election campaign.
We're looking forward to the next one, which is more important, the Saturday before the general election. It's going to be a national demonstration, so from all over the country, we stopped the canvassing for a day and we moved to Dublin to tell the government, no way, we're not paying water charges to cover the toxic bank debt in Europe.
With people at the centre and where everybody gets to flourish, not just a small group. We are a multitude, we are the rabble, we are the 99%. La lucha continua, the struggle will continue. Let's win!
The candidates who are running and have endorsed the right to change policy principles start to make their way to the side of the stage on my right. Please, we'll be coming to them in a few minutes. As the video showed there, over the last year and a half, people have made really, really big sacrifices for this movement. It's just over a year since more beat-up protesters were jailed for defending the rights of their communities not to have water meters installed for water they already pay for. And I'd like you all to give them a round of applause. They're all here today. We have a dreadful situation where a community in Jobstown in West Dublin was vilified by the political establishment and the national media for a protest. Young people, family people in one of the most disadvantaged communities in the country, but fantastic people, were treated with absolute contempt by the political establishment, by Joan Burton, by the Department of Justice and by the national media. And I'd like you to give all those a round of applause, please. Just this week, we had a farcical situation. We're always hearing about the backlog in the courts, about how long it takes for people fighting for justice to get their case heard in court. This week, in the middle of an election campaign, and don't fucking tell me that's a coincidence, we had a situation in your pocket that will help you, even to defend yourself in court against an accusation of cursing costs money. What sort of republic are we living in? The next speaker we have, thanks guys, thanks Sean, thanks Pat. The next speaker we have is a wonderful woman who's come all the way from Cove in County Cork. Her name is Karen Collins. Cove was one of the first places. There was a big competition. Who was it first? Was it Toher? Was it Eden Moore? Was it Eden Moore? Was it Cove? Big competition about this stuff. It's like the Eurovision, you know. But it doesn't really matter. We're all in it together. And one of the leaders of this movement from the very, very start is Karen Doyle. Karen's going to speak to you now. Big warm welcome to Karen.
Good afternoon, Dublin. Men and women, know your place. It is to the forefront of this revolution. Children, know your place. It is to be cherished equally because you are the center of our world and this movement is for you. Students, know your place. Use the tools of knowledge to challenge and resist the narrative that there is no alternative to this rotten system. There is. Politicians, know your place. It is to work for us, to work with us, and to break the system which has broken us. Unions, know your place. It is to support us as we organize to take back our water, our education, our health, our homes, and dare I say it, our republic. Community activists, know your place. It is to hold this revolutionary space, to nurture its growth and gift it to the world. Refugees and migrants, know your place. It is to be free to live and to work amongst us. Homeless people, know your place. It is not on the cold streets of our cities and our towns that you should be, but you should be safe in your homes, living your lives, and we will not rest until you can. My friends,
gentlemen, first came to our attention in and around the time of the first Right to Water demonstration on the 11th of October. You know, I can rabble rouse till the cows come home, but this guy has a talent. This guy will get your heart pumping. This guy will bring a tear to your eyes. He will touch your soul. Stephen Murphy, ladies and gentlemen.
Howie, I was writing this last night in a forest in Leitrim, so it's probably a bit mental to be doing it today, but sure, we're amongst friends. It doesn't have a title yet, but it goes like this. 100 years from now, when every one of us is gone, will the heartbeat of our nation and their legacy live on? Will those who walk the streets then look back upon these times as we look upon our history and see familiar signs of a fight against oppression and colonial interference that's been labelled as aggression by the masses of adherents to a system built to denigrate and drive us from our homes? Will they bleed our bodies dry and try to sell us back our bones? Or will the notion of a nation be a footnote in the book of global integration where people turn to look to remind themselves what it was like when they still had the right to self-determination before we lost the fight? But as they eulogise all those who died, intent on looking back, in our independent paper, who were quick to then attack those who led the rise and who rose to free the state, they let our leaders fight like children and call it a debate. But a month from now, we'll gather, and the world will turn to see how Ireland marks those 100 years since men fought to be free. But none will dare to mention our freedom is untrue. Now those who truly govern us are based in the EU. And few will care to question what Connolly would say, were he alive to witness the Ireland of today where the children of our nation are raised to be exported, but through education appraised and then exhorted to favour emigration and a life in foreign soil. Now we give away our people as we gave away our oil. But I've read the proclamation and have come to understand that when they spoke about the cause and prayed that none who serve the land would dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity and rapine, our ministers and government now take those words to mean that dishonour means to honour and to serve means to betray. Now they privatise our nation just to sell it all away. But a week from now, we'll stand behind a ballot booth and pen, and the media will tell us all to vote back in again. Those who failed the vision that was read out from the steps, who treat us with derision just because they can't accept that the Civil War has ended, and it's time to let it die. That Ireland and its people needs the likes of you and I to set aside our differences and stand on common ground and recognise our riches and abundance still abound. So do we vote for those who failed us, or those who quest for truth, for those who have derailed us, or those who see our youth in photos up on Facebook, scattered all across the earth, with nothing to come home to in the country of their birth? But I've met them at the close of day, as they line our city streets, with the cardboard in the doorways as they try to get some sleep. And I've met them at the airports as they head for foreign shores. And I've met them at the courtrooms, and I've met them behind doors, and I've met them at the funerals of those who couldn't see, away to quell the demons of their own austerity. But for everyone I met, I know there's millions more the same, who are suffering from this theft that's called austerity by name. But this isn't just in Ireland. It's a major global coup where the masses have been conned to fund the profits of the few. And the hope to which I cling to, the glimmer of a light, is that it's just before the dawn that comes the darkest of the night. And when our battle's over, I just want to tell my son that I stood beside my people as we fought the fight and won.